There is a specific kind of person who doesn't rush into battles. They don't argue to prove they're right. They don't chase every opportunity. They don't react to every provocation. And strangely, they often win. Not loudly, not dramatically, but consistently. At first glance, they may seem passive, detached even, but if you watch closely, something feels different. They're not avoiding conflict. They've simply outgrown the need for it. On the first delusion, I must fight to win. Why do most people exhaust themselves just to stand still? He would say this gently, like a grandfather closing a book. Most people are not losing because they are weak. They are losing because they are reacting. The world is loud. It pulls attention in every direction. Outrage, comparison, urgency. And so the ordinary person fights everything: bad moods, difficult people, unfair systems. But look closer. They are not choosing their battles. They are being chosen by them. Sun Tz, you would not call this courage. He would call it poor positioning. If you fight every battle, you are already defeated. To the hidden law position before action, what if the outcome was decided before you even moved? The master never begins with effort. He begins with placement. A rock placed at the top of a hill does not struggle to fall. Gravity does the work. This is she. Not force, not hustle, but advantage. In life, this looks quiet. Choosing environments that support you. Building habits that remove decision fatigue. Surrounding yourself with people who lift your standard. The ordinary person asks, what should I do? The master asks, where should I stand so that doing becomes easy? Effort is expensive. Position is power. 3. The trap of self-depletion. Why do hardworking people often burn out while others seem to glide? Because effort without alignment is a slow leak. You can push, you can grind, you can force results. But every forced move drains something invisible. Clarity, patience, judgment. The master avoids this cost. He does not swim against the current. He studies it. He waits. Not lazily but strategically. Because he knows something most forget. Time is not your enemy. Misalignment is. If it drains you to win, you are still losing. For the power of momentum, she what feels like luck, but is actually designed. Momentum, to the outside eye, it looks sudden, an overnight success, a breakthrough moment, a perfect opportunity, but the master sees the layers, small choices, quiet discipline, consistent positioning, all stacking, until one day, the slope becomes steep, and everything accelerates. This is sheer motion. Not magic, not talent, just the patient shaping of conditions. Momentum is built slowly, then it moves all at once. If I stop fighting people, why do people become your biggest battlefield? Because you let them. Arguments, egos, misunderstandings. They pull you in, and suddenly, your energy is spent proving points instead of building your life. The master steps back. He understands. Most conflicts are not worth winning. He does not rush to correct. He does not chase validation. He lets noise pass, because he is focused on something deeper, his own positioning. You rise faster when you stop wrestling with others. 6. Control the only battlefield that matters. What is the one territory no one can take from you? Your internal ground, your choices, your focus, your standards. The world will always be chaotic, unfair at times, distracting by design. But the master does not try to control the world. He controls his response to it. He builds inner order, and from that order outer results follow. This is not weakness, it is precision. Master yourself, and the world loses its grip on you. 7. The quiet strategy of withdrawal. When is retreat actually victory? When staying costs more than leaving, the ordinary person fears stepping back. It feels like defeat. The master sees clearly. Not every door is meant to be opened. Not every path is meant to be walked. Sometimes the strongest move is to disengage, to conserve energy, to wait for better terrain, because he knows the war is not this moment. It is the whole life. You do not win by staying. You win by choosing where to stand. A success is a character choice. What if success had less to do with talent and more to do with discipline? The world will tell you. You need more skill. You need more intelligence. You need more resources. But the master would shake his head. He has seen enough lives to know. Most people already have enough. What they lack is restraint, clarity, consistency. They scatter their energy. They chase noise. They fight unnecessary wars. Success then becomes simple. Not easy, but simple. It is the daily choice to stay focused, avoid distraction, build favorable conditions. Again and again, victory is not given to the smartest. It is given to the most disciplined. 9. The final lesson: winning without fighting. What does a life look like when it is truly well-positioned? It looks calm. Decisions feel lighter. Progress feels natural. Conflicts feel distant. Not because life is perfect, but because the person has learned where to place themselves, what to ignore, when to move, and when not to. This is the highest realm, not domination, not conquest, but quiet, undeniable progress. The kind no one can stop because it was never dependent on force. The best victory is the one that required no battle. The old master would close the conversation like this: you do not need to fight harder. You need to say clearer. And in that silence you begin to understand. Life is not a battlefield to survive. It is a terrain to raid.